There were no teammates, there were no family, there was nobody to let me down. It was just all down to me, win or lose. How big can I get? How ripped can I get? How strong can I get? I want to go to the max. I don't want people to say, oh, wow, that's a nice, pretty physique. I want people to say, what the fuck is that? Yeah? That's what I wanted to do. Everything's mental. Everything's a thought. You know, you create your reality with your thoughts.
That's why I prefer to stay isolated.
It's not possible to be training harder or more consistently or more dedicated than me, because I couldn't give a single ounce more to any aspect of this thing that I'm doing. So that makes me feel pretty powerful, pretty confident. Everything's mental. The whole thing is about getting in the gym and training hard and lifting weights. That's how I did it. That's how Leigh Haney did it. That's how Ronnie did it. And guys now, they're more interested in taking a rest and taking their picture on their iPhone and putting it onto Instagram.
What's going to separate the guy from first place, from second, from 10th place? Then it's going to be what you put into it. You know, you get out what you put in, and I think I put in more than everybody else. I was mentally stronger. I always trained harder. I knew that, and my competition knew that. So that's why they couldn't beat me. Because the kind of training I was doing and the physique level I was getting to was something nobody had done before. How far can I take this? How big can I get? How ripped? How, you know, all this stuff.
You need a physical vehicle. That's this is the body. I got a custom-made one that I've been working out a little bit, but it's just a body, you know. And when this thing ceases to exist, doesn't mean I will cease to exist. I always exist, you know. It's eternal. It's just this body and this experience is a temporary thing.
You don't want to lose that position. You don't want to lose that spotlight. So you're thinking ahead of time now, so how do I stay here? What do I need to do differently than what I've done before to keep me here? Keep me on the top, because when you're on the top, there's nowhere else to go but down. So you take your butt to work the next day.
It's one thing to become the king of the hill, but to stay on the hill when all the guys are coming up and the doubters and the naysayers and everything you deal with.
He was broke. He won the New York Night of Champions, and the guy was broke. He didn't have hardly any money at all. And I said, Dorian, I can offer you $250,000 for 3 years. And his eyes lit up, and he's like, oh my God. He said, let me go home and talk to my wife. And he said, Tom, I really, in my heart, in my soul, I believe I can be Mr. Olympia. But imagine turning down $250,000 a year when you're living basically on food stamps. But Dorian, he was committed. I sent him a telegram back then after you told me you could do it, and you did it. Congratulations.